Namaste, Star Seeds. Nice to see you today. It's your girl, Indy, from Indigo Moon, the Oracle Tarot. You can call me Indy, you can call me Moon, whichever one you prefer. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, this is your reading. One of your first readings ever on my channel. Spirit said it's time. What better time to do it than on your birthday? I pre-cleansed the energy. I'm going to do another light cleansing for you, Taurus, and we're just going to see whatever comes out, what you need to know right now. I hope it's up to your liking. Somebody has nose allergies. I felt a tickle in my nose, Taurus. Well, allergies in general, right? Nose allergies. I'm an intuitive reader, so I get my messages through intuitive guidance. I'm also clairsentient. I'm going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you first, Taurus. And I'm going to go ahead and read that from the book for you first. And then we'll take it from there. So I was saying, yes, I have some of the clips, and I'm also an empath, an intuitive reader. So most of my messages come from just intuitive guidance. And whatever source gives me any feelings. Sometimes I'll get a smile. Observer. Where's my book? Sorry, Taurus. Give me 1 second. I want to check something out. 4:23 on the clock is significant. Want to look something up for you really quickly. $423. Angel number 423. The number 49 is significant. The number 13. Observer. $18,300, 183 is significant. The number 8, the number 3. I'm going to read the entire meaning. If you want to skip through this part, you can. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Relationship message. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of unresolved past experiences past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take a higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Prosperity message. It is an advantageous time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. Trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. Let go and let God, Father God, the Most High, Allah, Spirit, whatever you believe in, faith or fear. That's the whole meaning of trust the process. This is my deck, Taurus. Let's see what my ancestors have to say to you. Don't compare your life to others and don't judge them. You have no idea what their journey is all about. I think they tapped into. Meditate. Eyes open or closed, with fire or without. Sit with self. Get by water. Speaking of water, I'm sorry, Taurus, but actually I'm not sorry. Just give me a moment. Excuse me. It's more like it. Get by water. Let's get one more. Oh, two more. The color blue is significant. And the color red is significant. Red, light, green, light. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I got that. Has nothing to do with blue, but I just got red, light, green, light. 1, 2, 3. The color red and blue is significant, Taurus. You get 3 cards from the tarot. I feel like we're coming from a very fixed mindset, which is understandable, right? I totally get it. I'm a Leo. And it's easier said than done, right? Looking at things from a different perspective. But what I learned to do is just like the card said, take a step back. Like my first reaction, what used to be my first reaction is no longer my first reaction, right? Now I kind of, it's like giving people the benefit of the doubt, or just not, you never know. Like, you just never know what's causing a person to act the way that they're acting, to move the way that they move, to operate the way that they operate. We could only operate from our level of consciousness. So we have to be mindful of that, right? In our decision making, how we communicate, how we react, how we respond to situations, our triggers, what we allow to trigger us, people, places, or things. And just know that you are the best you, and they hopefully are the best version of them, or trying to be, or aspire to be. And if they're not, that's not your business anyway, Taurus, to be honest. One more card, Spirit. The moon, too many. You had the moon and the hermit. So, okay, I'll take the 2. Yeah. 5 of Swords. And this deck is a little bit different than the traditional tarot deck. This is an intuitive deck. 5 of Swords, hostility, defeat, conflict, self-sacrifice, and plot twist, abusive. 7 of Swords, cowardly, false pretenses, carrying things away, sneaky, betrayal, getting way, self-interest, strategic, cheating, lying. I feel like right now you are going through a shift. And I feel like you are being forced to look at things from a different point of view. You know how when they say if you told something enough times, then it's you? I feel like in this situation, Taurus, we got to look at self and we got to sit with self. I feel like maybe you've been moving in a way of survival. That's what it is. Like that dog eat dog, right? This is how I'm going to move because this is what I know and this is, you know, backbiting, so to say. And look, if this is not resonating, then it's not your story. But for the Taurus that I'm talking to, I feel like you having an ego death. I feel like you're going through an ego death, and I feel like right now you might be in isolation and going through a lot of mental turmoil. I feel like you're fighting yourself of whether you are right or wrong, and it's not a matter of right or wrong, it's a matter of growth. Every day is a new day. We are not perfect, but we want to work on communication. And even if we can't see things from another point of view, let's agree to disagree respectfully, right? We don't always have to be right. Either you or somebody else in your energy is fake, being sneaky, causing chaos. I feel like, honestly, this is about you. I don't think this is about somebody else, Taurus. I think this is about you letting go of resentment, hurt from the past, whether it be your friendships, relationships, or whatever have you, and taking a step back and observing a situation from another point of view. You can only love people from your level of consciousness, and people can only do the same. But what I can say is you want to get out of this energy. Give me some more about this. Temperance, union, opposites, moderation, purposeful harmony. You want to come in a balance with people. You want to come in a balance with yourself, first and foremost, right? We want to get out of our head. Unclear illusions, confusion, lack of focus. Setting goals grounded, great prospects, studying magic, good news. Some of you can be spiritual. Maybe you're going through a spiritual awakening right now, dark night of the soul, and you coming out of that ego. And it's hard. It's not easy, and it's easy to get stuck in complacency. And this is who I am, and this is how I've always been. But especially if you're spiritual, right? Especially if you're on this journey, we are trying to align with our highest and greatest self. So we gotta do it, and we can't respond the way that we used to certain situations. And we want to learn to give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people will surprise you. You'd be surprised. This is the Sacred Signs and Symbols deck from Serendipity Tarot. I love her tarot decks. They're so cutesy and small and sleek, and the messages are amazing. I like them. They're direct. If you haven't checked out her tarot channel, you should. She's a great reader as well. Serendipity Tarot. So we're going to be using two of her decks today. The Sacred Signs and Symbols deck, and also the Epiphany Tarot deck. So let's see. We have race card: reckless, impulsive, immature, and wild. Financial strain, money problem, survival. Donkey, reluctant, stubborn. Lamppost, abandonment, and neglect. Like I said, I feel like we are addressing some of that hurt from the past, right? And letting go of that pain and resentment and working on abandonment issues, right? Maybe letting go of some of the energies that we used to have around us we thought was good for us, right? And it's not to judge those people, it's just that you're not for me. And as you go through the dark night of the soul, your spiritual awakening, it can seem very isolated. And I'm not going to say lonely, because we're not alone, right? We're never alone. It may feel like it, but we're not. Like, you're always surrounded by your ancestors. So just know that. And the energies that you need to have around you in this time of transformation, right? Those energies that truly understand you, are going to be in your corner. If you don't have nobody in your corner, they're coming your way. Financial strain, reckless, impulsive, immature, and wild, and just be mindful, right? We're growing. I feel like you're in a sensitive space right now. So you don't need any energy that's gonna tip you back to the old version of you. Because you're making a change. We Empress energy, baby. I don't chase, I attract, I don't get involved with certain things. No time for that. I have money to make, food to cook, eat, and y'all know. You know how you do, Taurus. You don't entertain pleasantry. Rest, recovery before a restart. Spiritual work and self-discovery. Come on now. Fairy tales do exist. Come on now, Taurus. You're still working on it. And we know that. And that's all right. Because we all are. We all are. Living in fear. We know we're working on getting out of our head. No distance will keep us apart. Hidden desires, hidden intentions. Change is gonna come. I feel like you got somebody in your energy. If it looks like they're not currently around you. No distance will keep us apart. Let's see. Deep dark times, isolation. Anytime alone, devotion, hopeless, devoted to you. Are you pushing somebody away? Every song sounds like us. Reveal secrets. Healing from a heartbreak. Somebody broke your heart. Maybe you need to push them away. But I feel like somebody new is coming into your life, because that's what our fairy tales do exist. Take your time, Taurus. Have fun. Go out. Eat some good food with your new boo that's coming in. Fairy tales do exist, but I'm going to tell you what, you're going to need to work on that. Ego. You're going to have to work on it. We all got to work on it, right? We got to have a healthy portion of ego, right? That confidence, but not to the point where we hurt others and we not open to new things, and we self-sabotaging opportunities because we're so stuck in our ways and our thought patterns, and we don't want to bend and break. Lord, don't bend and break. We don't want to bend our beliefs because they're always changing, you know? We're always growing. We're not the same. We are not the same as we once were, right? We're not 15, we're not 21, you know, some of us are, but most of us are older than that. We're grown and we are evolving and growing every day. Knowledge is forever growing. We are forever growing. Be open to growth and change, especially on this journey, if you are on your spiritual journeys. Thank you for spending time with me, Taurus. Please leave me some comments. Tell me where you're listening from. Tell me how you liked it. Later.